hitter. We'll get to the defensive set here in just a moment. And the count is 1-1 to Kuhnsteller. Three-man crew here tonight as Drew, the leadoff hitter, ready to go here. Pitch on the way. Ball strike on the inner third of the plate. Drew takes a look, and the count goes to a ball and 2 strikes. And Drew will step out. So Kuhnsteller ready to go here. Drew steps back in. The 1-2 pitch. And strike 3 called. Drew takes a look. 12-6 curve there. And Kuhnsteller will work with the K to start things off here. And the batter, Drew, the leadoff man, will have a seat. Wyatt will step in. Once again, if you're just joining us here, it's the championship matchup here this evening. And Kuhnsteller ready to deal. Fastball in for the strike. And the count is 0-1. I'd like to thank Kyle from Perfect Game and both Kyles. Kyle keeping things in check here throughout the course of the tournament. Kuhnsteller goes, ball cut foul straight back. And the count goes to 0-2. So Wyatt with an 0-2 count here, as Kuhnsteller and the prospects here in the top of the first frame. Championship matchup, the final 2 standing. And a great tournament here throughout the course of the weekend. We're at the Henderson Park facility. And strike 3 called. Kuhnsteller dialing things in here tonight. And back-to-back Ks for Kuhnsteller, and the 3-hitter Tripp will step in. Two down, top of the first. And Kuhnsteller runs the inner third, and he's got his curveball working here tonight, and the count is 0-1. Chopper, Kuhnsteller, no play there. Going to have to charge. It's got to be quick. And not in time. So Kuhnsteller elevated off the mound and not able to reach it. And then one-hop chopper with Gerolimic having to charge from the shortstop position, just not able to execute as he throws over to Bedar, and Tripp will get on board. The 4-hitter Andrew will step in with 2 down here in the first frame. Bedar will hold on over on the first base side. Pitch on the way, fastball up. The count goes to 1-0. Tripp taking a modest lead with Bedar holding him on from the stretch. Kuhnsteller will deal. And fastball clipped right into the glove of Victorio. And the count goes even at 1-1. Kuhnsteller takes a look over at first, and no toss over. He'll step off the rubber and reset. Third base side, one hopper. Across the deck, in time. So 6-3 put out. So Easton O'Quinn to Bedar, and they'll turn the side over. They'll strand one. We'll head to bottom of the first. Championship matchup, the 2025 Perfect Game. Houston Summer Smash here at the Henderson Park. Chris Allard with the call. We'll be right back. Well, back to live action here on the defensive side for Premier London. Max, the pitcher of record, will start things off for the club behind the plate, catching Ryder. And we're ready to get things underway here as Jordan Leon will lead things off here. And the prospects go 1, 2, 3. Victorio on deck for the prospects and O'Quinn behind him. So Max will work from the stretch, pitch on the way. And a strike there, so a good looking pitch. And Max will work ahead, the count is 0-1. Leon, high fly ball, center fielder backing up, should have a routine play, he'll pull it in. And a good grab there in center. So a fly out to center field, and Victorio will step in. So Victorio, righty-lefty matchup here for Max in the Premier London team. Pitch on the way. Victorio, second baseman, one hopper, good backhand, a little trouble there. Not in time. And Victorio gets down the line and on board. One out here for Easton O'Quinn. And that ball gets away from Max. The count is 1-0. And a ball up, and the count is 2-0. So running over on the first base side for Victorio is Christian Hernandez. Shortstop, one hopper in and out of the glove, and there'll be no play at first for Premier Club as O'Quinn gets down the line. And runners at first and second with one out. So Gerolamic will step in. So a strike there. Gerolamic looks at strike one. The count is 0-1. Gerolamic, that gets through on the third base side. Rounding is Christian Hernandez. And there'll be no play at home, and Hernandez will come in and score, and Gerolamic will end up at second. So in with a double, and the prospects will bring over the first run here. So cutting it in, but no play at home, and Trey Lawrence will step in. And a strike to lead things off. Max will work ahead. big cut at the plate, swing and a miss there, and the count goes to 0-2 on Trey Lawrence. So Lawrence will step back in. And a ball out, the count goes to 1-2. So Lawrence steps back in at a 1-2 count here. Prospects 1-0, runners at second and third, and Geralamick and O'Quinn over on the third base side. One out, the 1-2 pitch. And a ball fouled off, and the 1-2 count holds. And a ball up, the count gets even to 2-2. And a ball fouled back, and the count holds at 2-2. Hard hit ball. That ball is deep, and that ball's a no-doubter. So long. That ball is gone. And Trey Lawrence goes deep to the left side, and a 3-run jack there. So a big power swing for Trey Lawrence, and the Prospects will bring 3 over. So Lawrence goes deep and out of the yard, and the Prospects on a 3-run hit there. And a ball upstairs for Carter Nash. And the count is 1-0. Bases are cleared. And Max comes up and in. The count goes to 2-0. And the count is 3-0. And a big swing at the plate, and the count is 3-1 as Max gets the low part of the plate, and Carter Nash goes after it. And ball 4, Carter Nash will get on with a walk. Stepping in, Daniel Badar with Carter Nash over on the first base side. And low and in, the count is 1-0. Runner goes, throw down to second, a one hopper. And Carter over at second, moves up 90 feet, and the count is 2-0 at the plate. As Bedard steps back in. 2-0. D ready to go. Bedard back up the middle, that gets through, and rounding third and coming home. And Carter Nash, Bedard on his way to second. And good work for Bedard, ends up with a double. And they'll bring one over, and run number 5 comes across as Bedard gets a good stroke back up the middle. And a solid double for D.
Here we go, kid.
Stepping in, Victor Rea with one out here. Victor hitting in the 8 spot. And Victor ready to go. Shortstop in tight on Bedard. And a cut on the outside. Max will work ahead. The count is 0-1.
Come on, drive him in now, Victor.
And a ball low. The count is 1-1. Right side, that gets through, and they're going to shut Bedard down at third. Coach Avila shuts him down, and runners at the corners. Victor Rea on board with a single. And Christian Hernandez, correction. Jason Marquez will step in. And Jason pulls it foul to the third base side. So Marquez takes a cut. The count is 0-1. So Max takes a look over at first. Victor Rea over on the first base side. Throw back over. And a sweep tag on there. Taos, the first baseman, and we'll get you the rest of the positions locked in. Shortstop is Tripp. We'll get a couple other names here at the half. Runners on the go, and a ball gets through, and Bedard will come in easily from third base, and Victor Rea will end up at third as the ball gets through at center field. And the count is 1-1. The Prospects get their 6th. Marquez steps back in with Ray over on the third base side. And keeping it out in front. So Jordan Leon, and a switch. Victorio, right side, and Nateo will get on board with a single. So stepping in, Easton O'Quinn, and they're going to run for Victorio. And a throw holding off there as that gets away at the plate, and the count is 1-0. And Barabi ends up over on the third base side. In front, and the count goes to 2-1. We'll head out to center field. And the count is 1-0. So Drew takes over at first, a correction at short. So the 11th run, I believe, has come across, checking with Kyle, and Trey Lawrence will step in. Here on Carter. And a swing there. And Trey Lawrence over on the first base side. Pitch on the way. And strike three. Well, back to live action. We're ready to go here in the top of the second. The Prospects jumping out early here, 11-0. As Premier London will get on. And a strike there for Kuhnsteller. He'll work ahead, and the count is 0-1. And a ball fouled straight back, and the count goes to 0-2. And strike three called. Good movement there, and Henry Kuhnsteller Knuckle curve there. And Kunstler will get the strikeout. Cash will step in. In time. So Bedard, good extension there, and O'Quinn a little bit off balance. 6-3 put out on the books. O'Quinn makes the play there, and the out is recorded. And a swing and a miss outside. The count goes to 1-1. Everybody else here throughout the course this weekend. Another great tournament put on by Perfect Game. The ZT Prospects Club will be heading to the West Coast, to Southern California, for the UBC tournament at the Great Park in Irvine in 2 weeks. And then that'll move on to the Met Complex in Hoover, Alabama. And dives back. Restaurants are out, so well, the prospects here